This episode of Nerdist News is sponsored by Captive State. Does the new Aladdin trailer have fans back on board? Early 2019, who can forget that live-action Aladdin teaser, which gave us our first look at Will Smith as the Blue Genie? Fans were in an uproar over the strangely CGI'd sight of the famous wish granter, taking to Twitter to share their hilarious and horrifying takes on the character. Hot on the heels of that teaser, a new trailer dropped on Tuesday with street market parkour, more characters, actual songs, and of course, more Genie. So, does this fresh new trailer do the trick of getting Aladdin fans back on board? Well, if you're a 90s kid, then it looks like the answer is an optimistic yes. But everyone else, let's break down the trailer and the accompanying fan reactions.
Genie of the Lamp!
First up, this new spot gives us a lot more to digest than the previous teaser, with better looks at Princess Jasmine and Jafar, more singing, and an even closer look at the city of Agrabah. While that's all good, let's just jump straight to the topic on everyone's minds, the Genie. Instead of seeing a muscly blue Will Smith awkwardly float at Aladdin, now we're seeing him move around more naturally. We see him come out of the lamp and meet Aladdin, then he busts out some dance moves from the classic song and dance number, Friend Like Me, and we even get a few shots of the Genie in his human form dancing and riding ostriches. But were the fans on board for this new look at Will Smith's Genie? Well, it appears most folks seem to have had a change of opinion. At Steve Cornfield issues a mea culpa via Twitter. Okay, I think we were all wrong about Aladdin. I, for one, will give it a chance now. At Edward is the Man showed how fully on board he is, tweeting, "Me after watching the trailer for Aladdin," along with this gif from the OG animated film. We even got some real-time reactions of people watching the new trailer, like at BlackWidCWS, who tweeted live footage of me jamming to the new version of Friend Like Me. And at Dig03 even picked up on the fact that Will Smith is channeling the same energy from his days as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But that wasn't the only Will Smith character fans picked up on in this new Aladdin trailer, with many referring to it as Hitch 2.0. Reddit user Dr. Pepper417 even thought up the full title of this Hitch sequel, Hitch 2 Aladdin Boogaloo. Of course, now that we're seeing... Sorry that I see...
Laugh at that one?
Yeah, okay. Of course, now... Boogaloo's just a funny word. Of course, now that we're seeing more of the film in this trailer, fans are also starting to get really into the nostalgic vibes of this shot-for-shot remake. YouTube user NBT was taken to a whole new world of nostalgia. A Whole New World is a time machine back into early 90s childhood. At Aukmen on Twitter pointed out they did that, referring to the iconic shot of Aladdin inviting Princess Jasmine on a magic carpet ride, which is surely seared into every 90s kid's memory. Another Twitter user bit by the nostalgia bug was at It's Just Angst, thanks to that magic carpet. A whole new world changes everything. I'm 100% in. And Eddie Bolton on YouTube said, didn't expect goosebumps, but when I heard A Whole New World, I was like, damn. That's a 2-syllable damn, folks, so you know it's serious. Finally, at No Choice to Make, Let It All Out, A Whole New World started playing and the water ducts opened. Alrighty, Disney, take my money. Of course, not all of the fans' reactions were nostalgia trips and forgiveness of the previous teaser. Quite a few folks felt that Jafar in this trailer doesn't come off as menacing. He comes off as hot. YouTube user Skabob wrote in the trailer's comments, much better trailer, but I'm not feeling Jafar at all. At Main Fin Fan felt the problem was the casting, tweeting, I just still can't get over the casting of Jafar. It's just ridiculous. They made him younger and not ugly. And at Movie Maniac 89 got to the heart of the matter with their tweet, young Jafar has given me Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor vibes. Let's change what everyone likes about an iconic character to a fresh new take that no one asked for. Different is not always better. This could have been a great chance to showcase an older actor, but alas. Despite the light Jafar backlash, it appears that this new trailer seems to have redeemed the previous teaser, and fans are back on board for the live-action Aladdin movie. It's worth noting that with Disney overloading the next 6 months or so with live-action remakes for Dumbo, Aladdin, and The Lion King, we'll just have to see where Aladdin falls amidst its unanimated peers, which also includes The Jungle Book, Cinderella, and Beauty and the Beast. You may remember that the Beauty and the Beast remake made over $1 billion at the box office, and considering the similarities to its animated version, it looks like Disney is trying to hit that treasure trove again with Aladdin. But what do you folks think? Are you looking forward to the Aladdin remake? Are you on board Award with Will Smith as the genie. And is it crazy that we have 3 live-action remakes coming from Disney in the next 5 to 6 months? Let's discuss. Thanks again to Captive State for sponsoring today's episode. From the director of Rise of the Planet of the Apes comes Captive State, set in a Chicago neighborhood nearly a decade after an occupation by an extraterrestrial force. Captive State explores the lives on both sides of the conflict, the legislature and the resistance. 10 years later, Gabriel, the catalyst for the resistance, rises as their leader, sparking a fire that ignites the war for the world. Watch Captive State in theaters this Friday.